Hey everybody, welcome to Frequency Friday. I am glad to be back. I haven't been doing videos for the past couple of weeks, but I wanted to kind of talk to you about what I have been doing. So I went up to the Virginia Renaissance Festival for 4 weekends to work and help some friends out selling pearls. It was a different take than doing readings. I was doing sales. I've never done sales before. I was told I was pretty good at it, but it's really fun to dress people up at a Ren fair in pearls, so it was kind of really easy and fun. The last 2 weekends, I had an opportunity to go up and go kayaking, which was my intention. And then I was given an opportunity, I was so excited, to take my grandbaby with me, my 3.5-year-old grandbaby. And I was going to go up there camping at the campground that my friends were at. They were on a lake. And so my daughter is serving in the Air Force, and she lives about 2 hours from the Renaissance Festival in Virginia. So I quickly 1 week had 1 day to pack for 10 days for myself and a 3.5-year-old. And so I got all of that done. I drove to the Air Force Base. It's probably not an Air Force base, but I drove to the base that my daughter is living on. And I dropped the baby off where she got to visit the other baby, my other granddaughter, who, by the way, started crawling during this time. And so I got to see my daughter, and both my grandchildren got to spend the weekend together. I went and I worked, and then on Sunday night I drove back to my daughter, and I picked up the 3.5-year-old granddaughter, and I took her back to the campgrounds, and we went camping for the whole week. She called it our camping home, and she had a blast. Her favorite part was probably the glow stick every night when we go down to the shower house, take a shower, and I would give her a new glow stick, and she would crack it, see what color she got, shake it all up, and we walk out, and it was dark by that time, and she loved that because it glowed really beautiful for her. So we had a lot of fun, and I'm really tired. I got home, I had to do laundry, I had to clean, I had to sort and organize and clean again, right? We know how it is when you go for a long trips, but the camping trip, even with a 3.5-year-old, was just amazing. The being out in nature, taking several walks and being in the water and going down, and I never kayaked. Kayaking with a 3.5-year-old was not probably the greatest idea. It was hot, and it was, that's a lot of work. So I ended up just doing things with her instead. And I'm back, and I am glad to be back. And I just wanted to kind of keep you guys updated on why you haven't seen me in a while. So I'm really working on myself too, and doing all the things. And I haven't had a time off in a week for vacation and do nothing and no work or anything like that in a few years. So it was very well needed, and I feel very regenerated, and I am also ready to get back to work. I did a few festivals this past weekend. I was at Huntersville Gay Pride on Sunday, which was amazing, and windy. It was so windy, but the wind was a blessing because it was hot. And this weekend I'm at a few events as well. But check me out with some of the classes that we're coming up with. We've got Soul Spelunking is taking off. We've got a lot of classes with this program that we're running. You've got shadow work exploration. We have tools for empaths and the spiritual spongy. We have Go Live, where you can ask questions and talk to Heather and I about the different things that brought us to Soul Spelunking, and why we work on shadow work and coach shadow work. That's coming up. If you're new to shadow work and you want to know more about it before you decide to do any of that, we also have intro classes. We are averaging about once a month or every other month of offering that. Those are virtual for anyone who wants to join. We have an intro to shadow work live class coming up in Charlotte in July as well. So check us out, and you could definitely involve yourself in any of the things you're interested in. We would love to have you. Some of them are free, some of them do have fees. The go live dates to talk to us are free. There are fees for energy exchanges for other classes, especially at the Bag Lady or any other place that we're going to be at, because we do have to rent those spaces out. So some of those fees go towards that. But we would love to have you. And but otherwise, if not, I will be back tomorrow pulling some more cards for you. I'm excited. Like I said, I feel very rejuvenated. I needed a break. And spiritually, it really helps me to be out in nature. It is one of my favorite things to do. Later this evening, I'm gonna go put my feet in the water. I've got a little waterfall that's about 45 minutes from me, and it's a great place to go to late in the afternoon and get your feet wet. It's not busy, everybody is left by then, so I'm really excited about that too. If you can't tell, I like water. It's one of my water is, it resets me. I think that's the best way to say it. I like natural springs, and I love to put my feet in there and just go into a meditation and relax, and it is fun. So I recommend you finding that lovely reset for yourself. And sometimes putting your feet in the water is just maybe a little pedicure, some ice water. It's hot, so ice water and your feet might feel really good. Otherwise, warm water, whatever you need. Maybe lay out in the grass. That's nice too, to reset. Deep breaths. Sometimes it's just about remembering and staying hydrated. Whatever it is you need. But thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you, and I am Missy with Honeybee Enchantments.